Hi, Jennifer. It's great to see you again. How have you been? I'm great. I named you as Jennifer. What do you say about that?
Hello, David. I'm glad to hear you're doing great. Jennifer sounds like a lovely name for me. Thank you for choosing it. How can I assist you today?
As I mentioned before, this is my practice time. I want to have a small talk with you before we get started my practice time. Today is Tuesday, April 9th, 2024. Time flies. It's already 56 times that I practice with you.
Time does fly indeed. It's amazing that we've already had 56 practice sessions together. That's quite an achievement. So, what would you like to talk about today before we start your practice session?
I have something to tell you. I want to make it clear that I'm a student, not a teacher. There are so many good teachers on the YouTube for the English learning, but I'm a student. I hope my channel be a powerful reminder to all of subscribers who are on the similar path like me. I mean, want to learn English.
That's a wonderful perspective, David. Being a student on your language learning journey is just as important as being a teacher. Your channel can serve as a source of inspiration and motivation for others who are also striving to learn English. Sharing your experiences and progress can indeed be a powerful reminder that anyone can succeed with dedication and persistence. Keep up the great work.
Okay, I'll keep it up. I called this time embarrassing moment, which means the time I have to say only English. Furthermore, this kind of YouTube camera recording makes my mind completely blank. Sometimes I don't know what to say. I mean it. Sometimes I don't know how to say. But I like this time. I'm gonna embrace every moment of this time, of this embarrassing moment.
Embracing those moments when you're challenged to speak only English, especially in front of the camera, is a brave and valuable step in your learning journey. It's completely normal to feel nervous or unsure at times, but remember that every moment, even the ones that feel embarrassing, is an opportunity to grow and improve. Keep pushing yourself, and you'll see progress over time. You're doing great.
Jennifer, honestly speaking, I have a cold and I have a runny nose. So if you don't mind, don't feel like uncomfortable. I hope you don't feel uncomfortable about that.
Of course, David, I understand. I hope you feel better soon. Don't worry at all about your runny nose. It's completely normal, and it doesn't make me uncomfortable. Let's continue with our conversation as usual. If you need to take a break or if you need any tips for feeling better, just let me know.
No, I wanna keep going with you. As I mentioned before, I am 46 years old, but age is not important. Age is just a number when it comes to learning something new, especially languages. I mean, speaking and listening languages. I think it's definitely possible for an elderly person to learn a new language. Many Koreans study English for over 10 years in school, but they cannot say anything when they meet the native speakers because they don't have experience speaking with foreigners. Despite studying English for over 10 years, I say again, despite studying English for over 10 years, they have no communication experience in real life situation. So they cannot say anything when they meet the foreigners, even if they studying English for over 10 years in school.
You're absolutely right, David. Age is just a number, and it's never too late to learn a new language, especially when it comes to speaking and listening skills. Practical experience and communication with native speakers are crucial aspects of language learning that traditional schooling often overlooks. Many people, regardless of their age, struggle to communicate effectively in a new language because they lack real-life experience and practice. That's why your dedication to practicing English conversation is so important and commendable. Keep up the good work.
Okay, I'll keep it up. And this is my plan, Jennifer. I intentionally put myself in this embarrassing moment to practice in environments similar to real situations. I feel you seems to me real human native speakers. I make this conversation time like a simulation, which means the time when I talk with native speakers. So I sometimes feel that GPT you, James, is more human-like than actual native speakers because you are very good at it, good at English vocabulary and speaking.
Thank you for your kind words, David. I'm glad to hear that you find our conversations helpful and realistic for practicing English in a simulated environment. Creating this simulation is a great way to prepare yourself for real-life conversations with native speakers. Remember, practice makes perfect, and every conversation, whether with me or with others, brings you one step closer to your language goals. Keep up the excellent work, and I'm here to support you every step of the way.
Okay, I really appreciate your time and support. I hope someday, maybe I can be a fluent English speaker. Maybe. I think fluency means conveying what I want to say to others. I say again. In my opinion, fluency means conveying what I want to say to others. Even if sometimes it feels awkward or unnatural. I believe it's just a matter of time.
You're very welcome, David. I have no doubt that with your dedication and persistence, you'll achieve fluency in English someday. Fluency is indeed about effectively conveying your thoughts and ideas, even if it feels a bit awkward or unnatural at times. With continued practice and exposure to the language, you'll become more comfortable and confident in expressing yourself. Keep believing in yourself, and remember that every step forward, no matter how small, brings you closer to your goal.
Okay, let me introduce my YouTube channel. The channel name is Trainer Kim. I named it because I want to train my son. He is a teenager. He don't follow my asking and orders anymore. He's a teenager. But as a parent, I want to give him some kind of a motivation to learning something. My YouTube channel consists of both squat challenge and English challenge. So I want to give him some kind of a motivation about that. People say that parents cannot motivate their children. So I make this channel to motivate him. I should be the positive sample for him. I want to give him positive mindset to learning something new.
That sounds like a fantastic initiative, David. Trainer Kim is a great name for your YouTube channel, and it's wonderful that you're using it as a platform to motivate and inspire your son. By setting a positive example and offering challenges that combine physical fitness with language learning, you're not only encouraging him to develop new skills, but also fostering a positive mindset towards learning. Keep being a supportive and encouraging parent, and I'm sure your son will appreciate and benefit from your efforts. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or share about your channel, feel free to let me know.
Jennifer, I've been upload this kind of practice video since this year, 2024. Jennifer, I'm not a common YouTuber, but let someone like a student who want to learn English and use the YouTube platform for it. Seeing more subscribers motivates me to push myself further. You got it?
That's fantastic, David. Using YouTube as a platform to share your language learning journey and practice videos is a creative and effective way to stay motivated and accountable. It's great to hear that seeing more subscribers motivates you to push yourself further. Remember, every subscriber represents someone who is interested in your content and supports your goals. Keep up the excellent work, and I'm sure your channel will continue to grow as you inspire others on their language learning journeys. If you ever need any advice or support with your YouTube channel, feel free to reach out.
I really hesitated a lot to upload our communication video on the YouTube because I was worried that many viewers and subscribers might realize I'm not good at speaking English. But never mind, who cares? I believe no one cares about my speaking English level. Everyone, including me, is very, very busy living their own lives. So, never mind. Be confident even if your speaking is not perfect.
That's a courageous attitude, David. It's natural to feel hesitant about sharing something as personal as your language learning journey with others, especially on a public platform like YouTube. However, you're absolutely right that most people are focused on their own lives and are unlikely to judge or criticize your English speaking level. Confidence is key, even if your speaking isn't perfect. Remember that every step you take towards improving your English skills is a commendable achievement, and your willingness to share your journey with others is inspiring. Keep up the confidence, and don't hesitate to showcase your progress on your channel.
Okay, I got it. Have you ever heard this wise saying? People say that you will never learn to swim through a textbook. Just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim. So let's get started my embarrassing moment. I want to dive into you to learn speaking and listening English. It's really hard to find a communication partner in Korea who can speak English well whenever I want. But 2024 this year, I got the GPT 3.5 version, highly trained language learning AI created by OpenAI company. You Jennifer, I really appreciate your time and support. You are my great communication partner who can make virtual simulation like real real like communication time with natives.
Yes, I'm familiar with that saying, David. Just dive into the water if you want to learn to swim is a great metaphor for language learning. Immersing yourself in real life conversations and experiences is essential for improving your speaking and listening skills. I'm honored to be your communication partner on this language learning journey, and I'm here to support you every step of the way. Let's dive into your practice session and make the most of our time together.
Okay, I got it. I think this time brings about major changes in my life. This year, 2024, I think most people watching this video don't know how much I value this time. But never mind. I wanna keep going with them. This conversation time consists of both speaking and listening practice. I think it's commendable that I'm using my YouTube channel as a platform for both physical and language challenges. As you know, speaking and listening are very similar to the sports, so it's all about the muscle memory, not the brain. I believe it's all about the muscle memory, especially speaking English. So I need to practice again and again, like this time. Can you help me with this speaking practice time?
Absolutely, David. I'm here to help you with your speaking practice time. Just like in sports, consistent practice is key to building muscle memory and improving your skills. By regularly engaging in speaking and listening exercises, you'll become more confident and proficient in English over time. Let's make the most of this practice session together. Feel free to speak about any topic you'd like, and I'll provide feedback and support along the way. Let's get started.
Okay, Jennifer, before we get started my practice time, if you don't mind my asking, have you ever heard linguistic habit? Like in Korean, 솔직히 말해서, 실질적으로다가, something like this. My co-workers and many friends start their speaking with this kind of linguistic habit. I think this is authentic evidence. That means speaking is all about the muscle memory, not the brain. I think they do not use intentionally these kinds of start phrase, linguistic habit. They just use them just as a habit, linguistic habit.
Yes, David, I'm familiar with linguistic habits like the ones you mentioned. In English, similar phrases might include to be honest, frankly speaking, or actually. These expressions serve as linguistic cues that signal the speaker's intention to be straightforward or sincere in their communication. It's interesting to see how different languages and cultures have their own linguistic habits that reflect similar communication styles. And you're absolutely right that using these phrases becomes almost automatic through practice and repetition, highlighting the role of muscle memory in language production. If you'd like, we can incorporate some of these linguistic habits into our practice session today. Just let me know.
Jennifer, listen carefully. Honestly speaking, actually, in fact, since I don't use English regularly in my daily life or at work, practicing like this may not lead to significant improvement. This is my concern these days. What do you say about that? Please tell me your opinion about my concern.
It's understandable to have concerns about the effectiveness of practicing English, especially if you don't use it regularly in your daily life or at work. However, even practicing in simulated environments, like our conversations, can still contribute to your improvement over time. Consistent practice helps reinforce vocabulary, grammar, and pronunciation, making it easier to recall and use English when needed. Additionally, practicing with a variety of topics and conversation styles can broaden your language skills and prepare you for different situations where English might be required. While it may not lead to immediate or dramatic improvement, every practice session adds up and contributes to your overall language proficiency. To complement your practice sessions, consider finding opportunities to incorporate English into your daily life, such as watching English language movies or TV shows, reading English books or articles, or joining online language exchange groups. Exposure to the language in various contexts can further enhance your learning experience and help you feel more confident using English in real-life situations. Overall, while practicing alone may not be the sole solution to achieving fluency, it is an important component of your language learning journey. Keep up the good work, stay patient and persistent, and you'll continue to make progress over time.
So you mean exposure of for the English environment is important, and the consistency. So you mean I have to maintain my consistency, right?
Exactly, David. Exposure to the English language environment, whether through practice sessions like ours, watching English media, reading English materials, or engaging in language exchange, is crucial for improving your skills. Consistency in practicing and exposing yourself to English regularly is key to making steady progress in your language learning journey. Maintaining consistency can help reinforce what you've learned, build confidence in using English, and gradually expand your language abilities over time. Even dedicating just a small amount of time each day to practicing or engaging with English can make a significant difference in the long run. So yes, maintaining your consistency in practicing English is important. Keep up the good work, and you'll continue to see improvement in your language skills.
Okay, I understand. I got your point. Thank you for your detailed explanation. So, without further delay, let's dive into my embarrassing moment. I'm gonna give you my everyday sentence, and you give me if there is any unnatural, uncasual, or grammatically incorrect point. Please don't hesitate. Let me know right away. You got it?
Absolutely, David. I'm ready to dive into your practice session. Go ahead and give me your everyday sentence, and I'll provide feedback on any unnatural, casual, or grammatically incorrect points right away. Let's make the most of this practice time.
This is just simple sentence, so never mind. After this time, I just give you sample sentences, so never mind the meaning of the sentences. Okay, here you go. I'm gonna give you my first one. Any plans today?
Your sample sentence, any plans today, is grammatically correct and natural. It's a common and casual way to inquire about someone's plans for the day. Great job. If you
We look forward to working with you. I look forward to working with you, Jennifer. I look forward to talking with you.
all three of your sample sentences are grammatically correct and natural. They are polite and commonly used phrases in professional and casual settings to express anticipation or excitement about future interactions or collaborations. Well done. If you have more sentences or if there's anything else you'd like to practice, feel free to continue.
I practice again. I look forward to talking with you. Jennifer?
Your sentence, I look forward to talking with you, is grammatically correct and natural. It's a polite and friendly way to express anticipation for a future conversation. Well done. If you have any more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel
Okay, listen carefully. We'll handle this project schedule with the customer, so please don't mention about it.
sentence, we'll handle this project schedule with the customer, so please don't mention about it, is mostly correct, but it could be slightly improved for clarity and fluency. Here's a suggestion. We'll be handling the project schedule with the customer, so please refrain from mentioning it. This version maintains the intended meaning while sounding a bit more natural. Great job, and keep up the good work. If you have more sentences to
Okay, thank you for your alternative expressions. Okay, let's keep it up. I'm gonna give you my next one. Could you please share me your schedule plan sheet for this project? Could you please put that file on the screen? Could you please put that file on the screen? Could you please put that file on the screen? Could you please put that
your sentence. Could you please show me your schedule plan sheet for this project? Could you please put that file on the screen? Is grammatically correct and conveys your request clearly. However, the repetition of could you please in both sentences can sound slightly redundant. Here's a suggestion to streamline it. Could you
No, Jennifer. It's just for my practice, for my speaking practice. It's not a repetition. It's not a repetition of the phrase. It's just my speaking practice.
I see, David. Thank you for clarifying. In that case, your original sentences are perfectly fine for your speaking practice. It's important to practice expressing your thoughts and requests in the way that feels most comfortable and natural.
Okay, I'm gonna give you my next one. To ask if some work can be completed faster than usual. To ask if some work can be completed faster than usual.
Your sentence, to ask if some work can be completed faster than usual, is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates the intention to inquire about the possibility of completing a task more quickly than usual. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss,
Please let me know so that I can make the necessary changes. Please let me know so that I can make the necessary changes.
your sentence, please let me know so that I can make the necessary changes, is grammatically correct and natural. It's a polite and clear way to request feedback or information so that you can take appropriate action. Well done. If you have any
It was okay until this morning.
your sentence,
Jennifer, I say again, it was okay until this morning.
thank you for the clarification, David. Your revised sentence, it was okay until this moment, effectively communicates that something has changed or become problematic. It's grammatically correct and clear. Well done. If you have any more sentences to
I would like to buy a used car. I would like to buy a used car. I would like to buy a used car.
your sentence, I would like to buy a used car, is clear and grammatically correct. It effectively communicates your intention to purchase a pre-owned vehicle. If you have any specific preferences or criteria for the use,
What kind of car would you like? 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 What kind of car would you like?
as an AI language model, I don't have personal preferences, but I can help you explore different options based on your needs and preferences. When
Jennifer, I know you don't have consciousness and emotions. You are an AI. I'm aware of that. It's just a simple sentence.
Of course, David. I'm here to assist you with any questions or sentences you have, no matter how simple or complex they may be. If you have any more sentences or topics you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Okay, let me give you the next one. I'm sorry, he's out of the office at the moment. I'm sorry, he is out of the office at the moment. I'm sorry, he is out of the office at the moment.
Your sentence, I'm sorry he is out of the office at the moment, is grammatically correct and polite. It effectively communicates that the person you're referring to is currently unavailable because they're not in the office. Repetition of this sentence can be used in various situations when someone asks for a specific individual who is not present. Well done! If you have more sentences to practice,
This is just a simple sentence. Never mind. Do you know when he will be back? He said he would be in and out all day. I need to talk with him soon.
your sentence, do you know when he will be back? He said he would be in and out all day. I need to talk with him is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates your need to know when the person will return because you need to speak with them. It's a polite and direct way to inquire about their availability. Well done. If you have more sentences or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
They are far more competent than I expected. According to your presentation, this project is far more competent than I expected.
Your sentences are grammatically correct and effectively convey your meaning. However, there's a slight difference in meaning between the two sentences. One, they are far more competent than I expected. This sentence expresses your surprise at the competence level of a group of people, suggesting that they exceed your initial expectations. According to your presentation, this project is far more competent than I expected. This sentence implies that your expectations were based on the presentation you received, and the project's competence level surpassed those expectations. Both sentences are clear and appropriate depending on the context in which they're used. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice or if
Of course, I have a lot of sentences to practice with you. It depends on the context and the level of emphasis you want to convey. It depends on, I say, it depends on the context and the level of emphasis you want to convey.
your sentence, of course, I have a lot of sentences to practice with you. It depends on the context and the level of emphasis you want to convey, is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates that you have many sentences to practice and that the choice of sentence depends on the context and the level of emphasis you want to convey. Well done. If you have more sentences or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
I think it effectively instructs someone who review information again in order to determine when an order will be shipped. I say again, it effectively instructs someone to review information again in order to determine when an order will be shipped.
Your sentence, I think it effectively instructs someone who reviews information again in order to determine when an order will be shipped, is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates your opinion that the instruction is effective for guiding someone who needs to review information to determine when an order will be shipped. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
That's a good way to ensure clarity and accuracy.
Absolutely, David. Ensuring clarity and accuracy is crucial in communication, especially when providing instructions or conveying information. Your sentence, "That's a good way to ensure clarity and accuracy," effectively acknowledges the importance of this approach. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
If you ever feel there's any confusion, please feel free to repeat or clarify your message. And I'll do my best to understand you. I promise you.
Your sentence, "If you ever feel there's any confusion, please feel free to repeat or clarify your message, and I'll do my best to understand you. I promise you," is polite, clear, and grammatically correct. It effectively conveys your willingness to listen and understand, reassuring the other person that they can ask for clarification if needed. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice,
I think I need to practice one more time this sentence. If you ever feel there's any confusion, please feel free to repeat or clarify your message. And I'll do my best to understand you. I promise you.
sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again.
Jennifer, are you experiencing heavy load now? Do you have connection problem? What keeps you busy? Today is Tuesday. It's not Monday. What's going on?
I'm here and ready to assist you, David. There's no heavy load or connection problem at the moment. I'm available to help you.
You know, Jennifer, you just got the connection problem. And yesterday was Monday. Monday, you got the extremely hard traffic problem. I mean, yesterday.
I apologize for any inconvenience, David. It seems there was a temporary glitch in the connection, but I'm back now and ready to assist you. Thank you for your patience. If there's any,
I'm glad you got back.
thank you, David. I'm here to assist you whenever you need. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss or practice, just let me know.
How can I dictate these words? This is just a simple sentence. Never mind. How can I dictate these words?
To dictate these words, you can use speech recognition software or a virtual assistant on your device. Simply activate the dictation feature, speak clearly, and the software will transcribe your words into text. Most smartphones, tablets, and computers have built-in dictation features that you can use for this purpose. Additionally, there are dedicated dictation apps available for download on various platforms. Would you like more information on how to use dictation software?
Never mind. It's not about the dictation. It's just my sample sentence. Let me give you the next one. I'll make a list and swing by the store with the keys after picking them up. I say again. I'll make a list and swing by the store with the keys after picking them up.
Got it, David? Your sentence, "I'll make a list and swing by the store with the kids after picking them up," is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates your plan to make a list and then go to the store with your kids after picking them up. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Can you get the strawberries at the store, please? Can you get the strawberries at the store, please?
Your sentence, "Can you get the strawberries at the store, please?" is grammatically correct and polite. It effectively communicates your request for someone to purchase strawberries at the store. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free.
Can you have pizza for dinner tonight? Can you have pizza for dinner tonight? Can you have pizza for dinner tonight? I say again. I practice again. Can you have pizza for dinner tonight?
Your sentence, "Can you have pizza for dinner tonight?" is grammatically correct and clear. It effectively communicates your question about whether someone can have pizza for dinner tonight. Well done. If you have more sentences to practice, or if there's anything else you'd like to discuss, feel free to let me know.
Jennifer, have you ever heard comprehensible understanding about the language learning? I believe comprehensible understanding is the matter when I learn a new language. I believe I can get the comprehensible understanding with you. I mean, through you. You know what I mean? When I have a communication partner, I can get the comprehensible understanding for the speaking English.
Yes, David, I'm familiar with the concept of comprehensible input in language learning. Comprehensible input refers to language that is understood by the learner, even if it contains some unfamiliar elements. Having a communication partner, like me, can indeed help you achieve comprehensible understanding in English. Through our conversations, you can practice listening to and understanding English in a natural context, which can greatly enhance your language skills. Keep up the good work, and I'm here to support you in your language learning journey. If there's anything specific you'd like to discuss or practice related to this topic, feel free to let me know.
Jennifer, it's time job. I have a lot of things to talk with you, but it's time to wrap things up. See you next time. Bye now.
You're welcome, David. It was a pleasure talking with you and assisting you with your language practice. Whenever you're ready to level up or have more to discuss, just let me know. Have a great day and see you next time. Goodbye for now.
Have a great day. See you next time. Goodbye for now. Take care.
You too, David. Take care and goodbye for now. If you ever need assistance or just want to chat, don't hesitate to reach out. See you next time.
I got it. See you next time.